July of 1966. I was inducted into the Army in August of 1966. And my involvement was not exactly voluntary, but I certainly did not fight the draft at that time. Having been brought up post-World War II, and in basically the 1950s, watching World War II movies and hearing all the glorious stories about the glory of war and the honor of it, I said, yeah, why not? And that's it, I went. How did I get out of the Vietnam War? By, I would consider, mostly luck, some skills, some coincidences, and a lot of low crawling, ducking, and hiding behind trees in the proper way at the proper time. And we collectively helped each other to survive, my squad mates and myself. And probably the essence of getting out of the Vietnam War was all of the above, and simply just going through every day trying to survive in the best way possible through skills and, again, luck. While you were in training, you stayed with the same fellows for 8 weeks at a time, then you go to advanced training and another 8 weeks with the same people. When you went to Vietnam, you were totally broken up from all your training mates. All the buddies that you had went in various directions. So it ends up that only 7 guys from my training companies went to my division exact company where I went. And it ends up that only about 4 of those went into the actual platoon that I went into. So as an individual, when you arrive there, you feel totally lonely, you feel ignored, and you are scared shitless, and you have no clue what's going on. I simply fit in as just trying to keep my mouth shut and watching the guys who had been there longer than I had. And that's what they had told me. It was extreme. The heat, the humidity. It was a dry season and a rainy season. It would rain, what they call the monsoon rains. We would sleep in the jungle, sleep in swamps, sleep in the rice paddies, in the rain, in the mud, with the snakes, the insects. I realized that humans can adapt. You learn how to survive. It's all about survival. Coming back from the war was surreal in the sense that in one day, you're still in Vietnam, but within 24 hours, you came home. And you're being hugged by your loved ones, your girlfriend. Your whole mindset changes, even though the psychological impressions of war are still with you. But it is surreal because you finally realize the one major factor is not there, that no one is trying to kill you. So when you come back, it's not a matter of survival. It's a matter of coping and adapting to peace. There's nothing glorious in war. There's nothing fun about it in the actual combat. There's certainly fun with your buddies. There's certainly good people. But when it comes to actual war, it is horrifying, traumatic, that never leaves you for the rest of your life. And it's an experience that will change you forever. The moment you are fighting for your survival, from that moment on, you will never be the same.